This was not expected, man. This is spontaneous, man. I just saw something, man. I just felt the need to vent real quick, man. So hopefully y'all got a few minutes, man, to just listen to me vent, man. I got to get this off my chest because this world is sick. This world is crazy. And once again, people show and prove to me why our condition never changes, man. People show and prove to me all the time why our condition never changes. Eli, what's going on, man? Little stuff the stuff that we focus on the wrong things, man, all the time. We focus on the wrong thing. We direct our energy and attention to the wrong things. And that is why our condition rarely changes or it just gets worse. This is why this happens. Because of the things that we choose to focus on. Why are we worried about bonnets? Why? What does that have to do with anything? Matter of fact, don't even answer that question. Don't even answer that question. I don't even want to hear the answer to that. Why are we picking on black women and bonnets at this particular point of time in life? Like, this is ridiculous, man. I don't care anything about a bonnet, man. I don't care. We got larger issues to face right now. For me to be sitting around debating on whether or not it's cool for the black woman to be wearing a bonnet out in public. Like, that's what we on right now. That's our major concern right now. That's the major debate right now. That's what we debating on social media. That's what we debating. We debating about whether black women should be wearing bonnets or not. And we wonder why our condition is trash. We got time to debate about that, but we ain't got time to do what we need to do to change our condition. If I start talking about people exercising, getting in shape, starting businesses and things like that, they gonna tell me that they ain't got time. But you got time to be sitting around debating about bonnets. You got time to do that, but you do not have time to change your circumstance and your situation for the better. Please stop playing with me. Y'all show and prove each and every day on social media that this whole I don't have time to do this, that, and the third is a lie. Y'all sit around and y'all sit up on social media, y'all complain and y'all debate about stuff that is irrelevant and serves no purpose. So I'm tired of hearing about black people complaining and crying. I'm tired of hearing y'all cry and complain about y'all situations when y'all sitting up on social media debating about bonnets, arguing about bonnets. Man, miss me with that, man. I don't want to hear anybody talk to me about the condition of black folks when we sitting around here debating about bonnets. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even care why we even debating about it. I don't even know the origin. I don't know the origin of it. I just see that that's what we debating about. I don't care where this stems from. All I know is arguing about bonnets is ridiculous. Listen, our health is ridiculous. We need to be talking about health. What can we do to improve the health of our people? Man, just financial literacy, like just our history. Man, it's a lot. Man, listen, the dysfunction amongst the black man and black woman, we got to repair that. That's what we should be talking about. Those are the type of conversations that we need to be having. Not talking about that nonsense, man. I don't care. That's like them debating about whether or not we should be wearing wave caps or whatever it is that we wear, man. Who cares about? I don't care. I don't care anything about that. Me debating that is doing absolutely nothing for my overall growth and development. Literally, man. What does that do? What is that going to solve? If we reach a conclusion and say, hey, black women shouldn't wear bonnets in public, what is that going to solve? Or if we say, hey, black women, it's okay for you to wear your bonnet in public, what did that just solve? What did that just do for society? What did that just do? How did that just help out black people? How did that just push society forward? How did that just push the culture forward? If we say yay or nay to them wearing bonnets, how does that do that? How is this beneficial? Please, somebody inform me. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I don't see the relevancy in all of this. Maybe I don't see the benefit in this. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think that I am. Because again, this is very irrelevant, counterproductive. It is unnecessary to be arguing about, and people are literally arguing about this. Like, this is literally causing arguments, causing debates. It's actually creating more tension between black men and black women. And that's crazy. That's crazy. It is creating more tension based off of what I have observed. It is creating more tension between black men and black women. A Bonnet. This is where we at in 2021, where the topic of a bonnet can create tension, conflict amongst black men and black women. And people wonder why I say we still have a long way to go. We are allowing a bonnet to keep us further divided. That's what we on. Maze, and again, I don't even even if that's, like I said, I don't even care about the origin. Even if that's the origin, I don't even want to hear that. Because at the same time, listen, we be trying, it's a lot of things that we be trying to tell these black women to do. Listen, them presenting themselves better in public. Then what happens? They present themselves a certain way in public. Then what we do on the dude end, we creeps. We so creepy out here that they can't present themselves in a certain manner. So then if they clean themselves up, if they wear a certain type of clothing in public, if they more presentable in public, then we gonna creep on them. Then we gonna be creeps. How do I know? Because I see it all the time. So I don't have a problem with them looking a certain type of way in public, because if they take off the bonnet and then present themselves in a better fashion, then dudes gonna creep on them. Dudes won't leave them alone. Dudes gonna harass them. I see that all the time. When I worked in banking, when I was the only dude there, listen, dudes just be creeps. Dudes just be creeps. Man, if she want to come out the crib in a bonnet and some sweatpants, man, I don't care. I don't have a problem with that. Who am I to judge her? Who am I to tell her, nah, that ain't how you need to be coming out the crib? Man, I ain't got time for that, man, because sometimes I come out the crib looking any type of way, man, because I don't want people to talk to me. I don't want to be approached. So that's why I come out the crib looking a certain type of way. So who are we to tell these black women how they should be coming out the crib when some of us come out the crib looking any which way? That don't even be making any sense. How did the black women all of a sudden be the subject of that type of conversation? Like that's ridiculous to me, man. I ain't got time. I don't have time for that, man, because I done seen the presentable black women go out and they can't enjoy themselves because dudes out here creep. Dudes out here so thirsty. Like, man, go on ahead and go out in the bonnet. Matter of fact, that may scare off some of the creeps. That may keep the creeps up off you if you go out with the bonnet on. They may not approach you then because you got the bonnet on. That may be the answer right there. Just go out in the bonnet. Go out looking any which way, and that may prevent some of these creeps from talking to you. See, we quick to tell these black women what to do and what not to do, but then we don't hold ourselves accountable for how we be approaching them. So we don't, like, come on, man, that's garbage, man. If they want to come out here, if they want to wear the bonnet, man, they can wear the bonnet. I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with it at all. Because like I said, man, I'm coming out the crib. If I don't feel like talking to anybody, if I don't want anybody approaching me, I might come out the crib looking horrific, man, just to keep people up off me. Man, Dominique, 100% Nero, man. That's where I'm at with it, man, because this is crazy. This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. Listen, this is just getting overly ridiculous, man. It's getting overly ridiculous that this is the topic of conversation. You know how many gross dudes I done seen come out the crib, man. You know how many dudes I done seen come out the crib gross, and we sitting out here targeting black women in the bonnet. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do the sisters like that. Don't do the sisters like that, man. Don't act like as a whole black women need to present themselves better in public. Listen, it ain't nobody flyer than the black woman when it comes to being out in public. Can't nobody get flyer than the black woman, so we can't do her like that. We can't act like the black women out here just looking trash in public because they didn't wear the bonnet. Nah, no. It don't get flyer than that black woman in public, man. No. It don't get better than the black woman in public. Come on now. Come on now. It don't get better than that black woman in public. Nah. It don't get flyer than that black woman in public. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. It don't get flyer than the black woman in public. Y'all didn't all listen, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. It don't get better than that black woman in public. So no. We not about to sit here and act like these black women don't be representing when they be out in public. Man, they be representing. They be putting on for the culture. They be putting on for the black team, for the black family. Man, they put on when they go out, man. Listen, come on, man. Y'all, listen, it's one thing, it's a few things I don't tolerate. And that's just disrespect when it comes to black women, man. When it's just Stuff like this, man. I can't tolerate it, man. So I feel like I always got to voice my opinion when it comes to subjects of this nature, man, because again, we always want to single them out as if what we doing is 100% right and exact. Maze, most definitely. Most definitely. It's all about how you carry yourself. It's all about how you carry yourself. And then, like I said, man, it's all about, you don't even, I mean, we don't know what's going on, man. This person, man, there's plenty of people, man. There's plenty of women that leave the gym, man, where I'm at. Then they go to the store. Like, man, you was at the gym, you sweating, man. So you don't know the whole story. And even still, I still really don't care. Like, I still really don't care at the end of the day, man. You going out to make a quick run to the store, it is what it is. I don't really care how you look at that particular point, man. I don't care how you look because I know how it is, man. You don't be wanting people to talk to you. And no, I don't think anybody, listen, I don't think anybody on this planet has to worry about creeps more than the black woman. Overt creeps. See, I'm going to have to rephrase that. Overt creeps. I don't think anybody gets creeped on more than black women. Let's just keep it. Listen, they say keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100. I don't think there's any group of people that get creeped on more than black women. Black women get creeped on by not only black men, but they get creeped on by the Arabs. They get creeped on by the white men. They get creeped on by the Asian men. Man, listen, all ethnic men love black women. And they all be creeping on the black woman. So ain't nobody got to experience that level of creepness, man, more than the black woman. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. So if she want to decide to come out the crib looking whatever way she want to look, then let her do it. Let her do it. Especially if she were to come out presentable and then she gets creeped on. Like, come on, man. Don't nobody got time for that, man. If you just trying to make a quick run to the store, you come out looking a certain type of way and everybody creeping on you, you can't go maneuver through this store in peace. Who has time for that? Fletcher, you can consider it harassment, but what I mean by creeping on, you got the people that's going to come up to you and talk to you and let you know that, hey, how you doing? I see you looking good, this, that, and the third. You got that, and then you got the people that don't come up to you and they just eyeing you, just looking at you. That type of stuff, man. Don't nobody be want to deal with that. I'm not saying that if you come out with the bonnet on, that's going to prevent that, but I mean, my goodness. A lot of people, man, even like celebrities, sometimes when they go out, man, they just try to make sure they cover themselves up because they don't want to be recognized. They don't want to be noticed. So how did this turn into that? Like, how did this turn into that? How did this turn into that, man? This taking it to another level, man. This is getting overly extreme, man. It's getting overly extreme. Now all of a sudden y'all worried about black women and how they present themselves in public, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like I said, it don't get flyer than the black women, man. It don't get fired. It don't get more flyer than the black women. Matter of fact, most of the black men that you see out here that look presentable, man, they probably was dressed by their woman. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with the black women out here, man. Listen, y'all keep playing with these black women, man. They gonna really start fighting back and busting back on us, man. Y'all better quit playing with them, man. Over some little small, like come on, man. Over some insignificant stuff like a bonnet, man. Y'all better quit playing with them. Y'all better really quit playing with them, man. It ain't that serious, man. We creating problems where there don't need to be any problems. We creating problems and tension where there do not need to be any problems nor tension. So stop playing with them. Not impressed, man. No doubt. No doubt, man. Y'all better chill on out, man. Like I said, y'all better leave these sisters alone, man, for real. For real, man. Y'all really better leave these sisters alone, man. It ain't even that serious, man. We got bigger issues that we could be sitting here discussing. We got bigger issues that we could be sitting here talking about other than this, man. We got a lot of problems amongst ourselves, and we done added Bonnet to the list. So we already got a lot of dysfunction amongst us. within the household, and now we have added Bonnet to the list. So now that's about to further expand the problems that we already have amongst one another. We didn't allow the Bonnet to be added to the pot of problems. Come on, man. How you feel about that? How you feel about that? How do you feel about that? We have now allowed it. We have now allowed a Bonnet to be added to the pot of problems between black men and black women. A Bonnet. A Bonnet. Now we got to have that conversation. Now a black woman got to be like, hey, I'm finna wear this bonnet. Do you mind? Like, now that's got to be straight a conversation out here. Or I'm going to wear this bonnet. I don't really care what you think. Whole while the brother might have a problem with it and may say something. Because now we done added Bonnet to the list. Now everybody about to be conscious of a bonnet. Of a bonnet. Of a bonnet. Out of all the problems that we can tackle, we tackling that problem. But like I said, man, we want to sit around and complain and act like we can't do anything. We don't have time to do anything about our situation and our circumstance. Lachelle, I said that earlier. I said this is equivalent. This is the equivalent of talking about whether or not we should be coming out in stocking caps or wave caps or whatever it is we want to come out in. That's the equivalent to that. That's what I said earlier. That's what I said earlier. Lindell Tyson, peace, what's going on? That's exactly what I said earlier. That's the matter of fact. I'm gonna do you one better. Dudes, I'm gonna do you one better. You got the wave caps, you got the stocking caps. Then you got the dudes that's out here shopping in the women's section. So you got the skinny jean dudes out here. Ain't nobody talking about whether or not that's presentable. Man, you got jeans that you got on your sister jeans. Matter of fact, you got on your girlfriend jeans. You got on your wife jeans. But that y'all ain't debating that though. If I talked about y'all skinny jeans and these purses that these dudes be rocking, then everybody be trying to come at me. But y'all worried about a bonnet. But dudes out here with jeans on that they little sister can wear. And they got her purse. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Why y'all playing with me, man? Y'all walking around in y'all little sister jeans on, barely fitting, and then you still sagging them joints, and you got a whole purse on. And y'all worried about her wearing a bonnet. And y'all think these little skinny tight jeans is presentable with a purse on. Stop playing, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. And y'all want to come at the sisters. And y'all dressing like the sisters. Y'all dressing like the sisters. Don't be surprised if the dudes start wearing the bonnets now. Don't be surprised, man. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised now if you see the dudes wear the bonnets in public, because we've been emulating y'all dressing, y'all style for a minute. We've been shopping in the women's section for a minute. But y'all want to come at the bonnet though. Man, go walk in the store. Go look at what these dudes out here dressing like. Tight clothes, man. You got your sister clothes on and you worried about a bonnet. You telling her a bonnet is not presentable in public and you got her clothes on. You shopping in her section at the store. Matter of fact, you probably got 4 or 5 bonnets at the crib that you wear. Stop playing, man. Fletcher, man, I got long hair, so you best believe I got something to tie these joints up. Matter of fact, I might wear that joint in public now. I might start the movement. I might wear mine in public. Since they got a problem with y'all wearing them, man, I might wear my joint. What's somebody gonna say to me? What's somebody gonna say to me if I wrap my hair up, put my joint on, and rock that joint? This gonna be acceptable, man. That's gonna be acceptable if I do. I guarantee you ain't nobody gonna criticize. They gonna like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He just wrapping his locks up. He wrapping his locks up. It's going to be a style if I do it. It's unacceptable when y'all do it, though. It's going to be a style when I do it. It's going to become a trend when I do it. It's cool when I do it. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. Y'all out here in these skinny jeans, man, can barely walk in them joints, man. Can barely walk in them joints. And y'all criticizing women with the bonnets, man. Come on, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? This is what we on? Like, this is where we at. This is where we at in society today. This is where we at. This is where we at, man. But then people finna act like they can't do anything about their situation because they ain't got time. But you got time to debate on Facebook. You got time to debate on YouTube. You got time to debate on Twitter and Instagram whether or not it's acceptable for somebody to be wearing a bonnet. You got time to do that. That takes time. It takes time to type out your response. It takes time to type out a post. It takes time to respond to a comment or an argument. It takes time to do that. That's all time you could be utilizing doing something better with your life. To remove yourself from the situation that you keep complaining about. But nope, you can't do that because you typing about this bonnet. You typing up your rebuttal against somebody that's saying they fool with the bonnets. You like, nah, I don't fool with the bonnets. So you taking time out your day to respond to that. That's what you want. That's what you doing with your time. But then you want to tell me you don't have time to take care of yourself. You don't have enough time. You wish it was more hours in a day. It don't seem like it. Seem like we got just enough time in the day for us to do what we need to do and do what we want to do. Seem like it's just enough time in the day, man. We got time for everything. We got time to complain. We got time to cry. We got time to debate about bonnets. We got time to buy skinny jeans. We got time to buy purses. We got time to go get sloppy, blacked out drunk. We got time to do all of this. But we ain't got time to get our lives together. We ain't got time to do any of that. But we got time to do all this negative stuff. Got time to do all that. We got time to do that. What the Money Bag song say? I got time today. We got time to do all that. We got time to do all of that. But let me start talking about getting yourself together. Let me start talking to you about getting a side hustle, man, so you can make some extra money. Starting that home-based business or something like that. Let me start talking to you about that. You're going to be like, man, I ain't got time. I ain't got time to do that. I ain't got time. I don't have enough time to do that. Then I catch you on Facebook saying black women shouldn't wear bonnets in public. But you just told me you ain't had time. You just told me you ain't had time to start this home-based business. You ain't got time to research. You ain't got time to read a book. You ain't got time to do that. But you got time to read all the arguments on Facebook about whether or not bonnets are acceptable in public or not. You got time to read all that, but you ain't got time to read an actual book about business, man. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. Please leave these sisters alone, man. Please leave these sisters alone. It is not that serious. It's not that deep because, again, if we all got dressed up to go to a function, the black woman about to come and shut it down, man. She gonna come and shut it down. She coming and shutting it down. She shut it down. I tell you, don't get flyer than the black woman. It don't. If we all was going to a function and we had to have on our best dress attire, the black women gonna shut it down. You put all ethnic groups in there, the black women, everybody gonna be focused on her. Everybody. They gonna be like, hey, look how fly that black woman is. Everybody. Ain't nobody gonna be studying us black men. Ain't nobody gonna be studying the white man. Ain't nobody gonna be studying the white woman. Ain't nobody gonna be studying the Asian man or the Asian woman. They gonna be looking at that black woman like, dang, man, she fly. That's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do. So stop playing with us, man. Y'all know black woman ain't got no problem being fly out here, being presentable in public, man. When it's time for her to do it, she do it better than anybody. So why is we worried about that? Why is we worried about that? Yeah, Dewana, like I said, y'all trendsetters. Y'all got the younger generation of men out here trying to dress like y'all. They stole y'all jeans. Listen, we stealing all y'all clothes, so now y'all ain't got nothing to buy out here. I wouldn't be surprised if dudes out here wearing y'all underwear and everything, man. So yeah, y'all trendsetters, man. Got these men out here buying y'all clothes and wearing y'all clothes and stuff like that, man. It's real. It's that real. Some of you grown men out here need to give credit to the black women for the way that you dress right now, because you rocking her clothes. You shopping in her section at the store. That's what you doing. Man, leave them alone, man. Leave the sisters alone. Stop playing with them, man. Please stop playing with them, man. For she come and had to shut it down like they always do. Like they always do. So I don't even know why this is I don't even know why this is like I said, I don't know why this is a debate. I don't know why this is a debate, man. This is stupid. This is dumb. It's just childish. It's irrelevant. It's nonsense. It's nonsense, man. Listen, like I said, let's all go to a function. All ethnic groups. Let's see who shut it down. The black woman that shut it down in her bonnet. Quit playing with her, man. In her bonnet. Matter of fact, y'all still be trying to creep on them when they have the bonnet on. So what y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Y'all still creep on them with the bonnet on. That still ain't enough. Some of y'all dudes still creep on them. Like, hey, I see you looking good with that bonnet on. So some of y'all, come on, man. Quit playing with them, man. Quit playing with him. Quit playing with him, man. Quit playing with him, man. What y'all want, man? What do y'all want from these sisters, man? Y'all, we are never satisfied. Why are we upset about a bonnet, yo? Why are we upset about the bonnet? Literally, and there's people upset about it. There's people upset about it. Beautiful Goddess Keys, what's going on? Rocco, man, no doubt. That's what I'm saying, man. Hey, that bonnet might be covering up that natural crown. I'm cool, man. Cool with that. Got no problem with it. Like I said, I got a problem with you men out here with these tight clothes on. That's the problem I have. That's what we need to focus on. I don't care about the bonnet. I care about you men with these tight jeans on, with these purses, with all that nonsense. Clothes barely fitting, clothes suffocating you. That's what I care about. That's what I'm focusing on. That's what I'm focused on. Yeah, they wearing dresses too. That's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on that right there. Not a bonnet. But we gonna focus on the black woman. We gonna condemn the black woman and her bonnet. That's what we gonna focus on. That's where we gonna create a problem right there. That's where we gonna create a worldwide debate. That's what we gonna allow to trend. That's how we move out here. That's why, like I said, man, that's why I don't take a lot of things serious. That's why I don't take people seriously, man, because of stuff like this. How can I take people seriously when this is what gets us riled up? When this is what causes us to debate? When this is what creates tension? Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. I'm going to be ignorant on purpose now. Team Bonnet, wear your bonnet. I'm going to tell the black man, wear your bonnet. I'm finna, listen, y'all done got the wrong person started on this, man. Like I said, I'll wear the bonnet with y'all, man. I got the joint that Snoop Dogg wore. I got it. I got long hair. Y'all think I ain't got nothing to put on my hair? I'm gonna start wearing that joint out. What y'all gonna do? Fletcher, man, listen, online, bro, I ain't never bought a pair of skinny jeans in my life. I've never bought a jean that skinny a day in my life. Online shop. Man, you can go in, listen, any store I go into, they don't make just skinny jeans. They got jeans that fit your boy. They got jeans that fit, the natural fit, whatever you want to call it. Plenty of jeans. It ain't a pair of jeans that I got that's skinny. That ain't happening. It ain't happening. Amateur Sage, peace, what's going on? Yeah, them straight legs, man. Listen, it ain't a jean listen, come on. Stop playing with us, man. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Listen, if I got to hold on to the baggy jeans that I got for the rest of my life, that's just what I'm going to do. Man, I ain't doing that, man. I ain't doing that. I ain't rocking that. Listen, the tightest thing y'all gonna see on me is when I'm working out, man, and you wear your tights and all that. The compression shorts and stuff like that. That's about it. When I'm going out though, nah. Man, natural fit. It ain't hugging me to where I can't walking like a penguin or something. Nah. Nah, man. Amateur Sage, I'm already knowing. But man, I already know what to get. I already know what to get, man. I can go online right now. If I was on my laptop, I can go online right now and show you how to get some jeans that fit, that ain't suffocating you. You know what I'm saying? I can go find you right now that ain't. Listen, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't even get me started. King Luke, peace. What's going on? Redbird, peace. What's going on? Yeah, walking like a straight penguin, man. Listen, we ain't gotta rock. They can't make us rock the skinny jeans, man. Nah. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. If I had access to my laptop right now, I'll show y'all all how to buy jeans. You having a problem finding jeans that ain't necessarily skinny, then I'm gonna have to do a tutorial or something. How not to buy skinny jeans, 101. Man, cause nah, man, everybody finna be rocking them joints. Let the women have their jeans, man. Let the women have their jeans. Let them have that, man. Let them have them joints. Let them have them joints. I fool with the baggy, man. Like, y'all finna catch me, them baggy joints, when they get cold, throw the hoodie on. That ain't dying over here. That ain't dying, man. All this stuff, man. We sitting around here, man. We one of the sickest people on the planet. Black people in America. And we debating about bonnets. We need to be, matter of fact, we don't even, this ain't even a debate, but we need to be discussing how we gonna change our eating habits to break the generational curse of unhealthy habits. To break the generational curse of diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and all that. We need to be discussing how to change that cycle, how to break that curse. That's what we need to be discussing. That's what we need to see trending. Those are where the actual problems lie. Like, what we doing to stop all of that? Like, what we doing? Oh, Fletcher, no doubt. I already know they was rocking them joints back in the day, and I had a problem with it then. Like, you can go watch old NWA stuff, man. They had the tight joints on then, and then your little smooth R&B groups from back in the day, tight stuff then. That ain't never been my style, man. I'm rocking it. Listen, it ain't never tight. Listen, if I existed back then, I was gonna be ready to fight everybody back then. I'm not rocking the tight joints, man. You can't function. You can't function. You can barely reproduce, man. Them joints so tight, man. Tony, no doubt, man. Increase all of that, man. What we gonna start teaching these children? What we gonna start teaching the babies? We need to change the curriculum because they out here miseducating the children. Like, that's the stuff that we need to be talking about in reference to black women. How we gonna set up a situation towards more black women that can stay at home and teach the children? Like, let's get back to the village mentality. Like, that's what we need to be discussing when it comes to black women and things of that nature. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. That's what we need to be talking about. All these problems, man. All these problems, man. Just pick one. Just pick a problem. Pick a problem. Pick a problem, man. We got a million problems. If we just focus on one with the same intensity and the same focus that we focusing on this bonnet, man, the world would be a better place for us. If we attack just how unhealthy we are, if we attack that issue with the same intensity that we are attacking this debate about bonnets, man, we can change some things. We can change some things. Boy, come on. Come on, yo. Like, this is it's not even unbelievable, but this is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Every other week, man, it's just some corny, man. Some corny that we hopping on, man. Some corny. But then when people talk about the necessary, like the things that we actually need to be talking about, jump right over that. I don't want to hear that. Jump right over that. We jump right over that. Nah, I ain't gonna talk. This dude, wait a minute. This dude trying to tell me everything I'm eating is bad for me. He telling me to exercise. I don't want to hear that. Oh, look at this gossip right here. Okay, this toxicity right here. I'm tuning in. I'm sipping here go the tea. They spilled. There it is. There go the tea. We tuning in to that. They ain't talking about nothing, but we tuning in to that trash though. We tuning in to that trash. Ain't learned nothing, and then watch 2 or 3 hours of nothing. But we tuning in to that though. 2 or 3 hours of nothing. But we ain't got time. Somebody giving you 20 minutes of some information that might save your life. You're like, nah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear this dude telling me to fast, man. What is he telling me to not eat? And he telling me that can reverse my diabetes? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. He telling me I can reverse my diabetes from fasting. I don't want to hear that. But then I want to complain about my diabetes every day. I want to complain about my diabetes every day, but I don't want to listen to somebody that may have a solution for my diabetes. But then I want to hear about bonnets, though. I'll probably watch a 3-hour video on somebody debating about bonnets, but this person may talk about reversing diabetes for an hour or maybe 20, 30 minutes. I don't want to tune into that. I want to complain about this diabetes. I don't want to reverse it. I don't want to hear about reversing it. I want to sit and complain about it. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Fletcher, no doubt. I'm talking to the celebrities. I'm talking to them for sure. I'm talking to them for sure. I'm talking to them for sure. Y'all better not ever catch wind of me talking to one of these celebrities. Cause I'm gonna let them have it. I'm gonna just go off on them. If I ever came in contact with a mainstream celebrity and we had the chance to sit down and talk, I ain't asking for no autograph. I'm gonna start drilling them. Man, I'm gonna start drilling them. Got time for that, man. These celebrities are corny, extra corny. And people be striving to be like these celebrities. Man, I don't care to be like no doggone celebrity, man. Regular person, man. They bleed just like I bleed, man. Ain't nothing special about a celebrity. I don't care nothing about a celebrity. I don't care nothing about a celebrity relationship. Because they not showing you the whole thing. I don't aspire to be like no celebrity. I don't aspire to have no celebrity relationship. Forget all that. Forget these celebrities, man. They ain't nothing. They ain't nothing special. They bleed just like you and me, man. Most of them puppets anyway. Most of them programmed. Most of them are not they true selves, man. So forget them celebrities. Care nothing about them. They trash. Oh, not impressed for sure. It's always a distraction, and they succeed. They succeed. All these freaking celebrities, man. Forget a celebrity. I ain't even finna call them celebrities no more. These are regular people. Care nothing about them, man. I don't care nothing about them. Walk out. I don't care anything about them. The only ones I care about are the ones that's using that status to do something of benefit for the people, man. Really out here in the field, man. Really out here striving to help the people. Other than that, I don't care nothing about you, man. Matter of fact, I got questions. I'm interrogate you. These celebrities, man, these puppets, man, these pawns, man, these celebrities don't know nothing. They don't know no better. These celebrities ain't got their right mind. Man, they done been manipulated for a minute. They done been manipulated for a minute by this system, man. They don't even know who they are. They done been lost the knowledge of themselves. These celebrities been lost that knowledge. They been lost who they were, who they are. They been lost that. They don't know who they are anymore. That's why their relationships and all that don't ever work. Because they don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. When you get in that industry, man, you going to lose knowledge of yourself, man, if you're not careful. And for the most part, they not careful. They lose that knowledge of themselves because they so caught up in this dollar bill. They so caught up in this money. They so caught up in that, I don't even want to call it wealth, because a lot of them, sometimes they end up broke. So they so caught up in that money. They so caught up in that image, that status, that fame, that popularity. They so caught up in that they lose themselves. And once they lose themselves, once you lose yourself, now you're able to be programmed by a system that really don't care about you, just want to use you to push an agenda. So that's all that's happening. So, man, forget these celebrities, man. Earth Angel, peace, Queen, peace. So forget these celebrities, man. These celebrities ain't nothing. Celebrities whack, man. These celebrities lame. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna really sacrifice all that they were given. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do that for the most part. They gonna say something, then they gonna come out and apologize. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because Whitey, or the so-called the white Jew, you know what I'm saying? They cut their check. So they gotta apologize. I ain't mean to say that. I ain't mean to say that. You did mean to say that. You spoke the truth. You meant to say it. You meant to speak it. Nah, man. Create your own platform, man. Don't apologize. If you spoke the truth, stand on that truth. Stop apologizing. Anytime a celebrity speaks the truth and apologizes, write them off. I don't care anything about them. I don't care anything about them once they do that. Earth, I can imagine, man. I can imagine losing that knowledge of yourself. Man, people done lost the knowledge of themselves in regular everyday living. So I can imagine being in Hollywood where it's people that's striving to get you to lose the knowledge of yourself so they can control you. Man, we lose the knowledge of ourselves just by being regular people out here living normal lives. And we don't have knowledge of ourselves. So I can imagine in an industry that's preying on you, man. Like, I need to get this person. I need to be able to manipulate this person so they can't know who they are. Because if they know who they are, then I can't manipulate them. So, man, I can imagine. Tay, can't respect it at all, man. We take them back. Our cancel culture game is not strong, is weak. We take them back with the quickness. We supposed to unsubscribe. We gonna unsubscribe for a week. Then we gonna subscribe back to that channel, man. I'm gonna do it secretly, man. We supposed to unsubscribe to this channel. I lasted a week, but I'm back on it now. Man, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing, man. Our cancel culture game is trash, man. We gotta do better on that. We gotta stand on things, man. When we violate certain violations, we shouldn't be welcoming that back, man. Certain violations, nah. You did what? You good. We canceled. We ain't dealing with you. You suffering. Tay, for sure. I was just gonna bring that up. Man, I ain't played R. Kelly. Listen, I ain't played R. Kelly since, and I used to play R. Kelly every other day. Stop playing with me. Chris Brown, I don't even care about Chris Brown back in the day, maybe, possibly a little bit, but as I got older, man, I ain't playing Chris Brown, man. I ain't doing it. But I used to play R. Kelly all the time. That stuff started happening, can't do it, man. Can't do it. Can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Man, listen. Yeah, I don't even want to vent. I don't even want to vent on the trash. Like I'll be here for about 2 weeks straight if I start talking about trash rappers. I'll be here 2 weeks straight. So I ain't even gonna do that. Yeah, Earth, yep, exactly. Because of who cut the check. And that's what I be trying to tell people, because of who cut the check. So these celebrities don't really have the power that we be thinking that they do. These celebrities do not be having the power that we think they do, because somebody is signing off on their check. So they gotta listen to the boss who cutting them that $1 million check. That's what they gotta do. So they don't be having the power. So we be looking up to powerless people. That's what they call the unseen hand. That's what the unseen hand is referred to as, man. Hey, Earth, man, listen, like I said, I used to be one of the ones that divide and conquer all the way. I act like I couldn't like fool with both of them. So I was Team Malcolm, and I was like, I ain't fool with MLK. Whoop whoop. Now I've learned how to appreciate both of them. I got certain points where I appreciate MLK, but for the most part, I'm Malcolm ride or die. We need that Malcolm. We need Khaled. We need that Khaled energy, that Khaled Muhammad energy, that Fred Hampton energy. We need that Huey Newton energy. Man, we need all of that energy. We need all of that energy, man. Marcus Garvey energy. We need that Nat Turner energy. It's about to get real in the field. We need that Nat Turner energy. That Nat Turner energy is crucial as well, because it might get to a point in time we need to just go in. Because come on, man. And we worried about Bonnets. We worried about Bonnets, man. It's about to get real in the field out here, man. It's about to get real in the field. People out here about to lose their jobs to robots, and we worried about Bonnets. Come on, man. Come on. Algorithm. That's your homework. Google Nat Turner. Do the research to Nat Turner. That's your homework for the night. You gonna love what you research. I'm giving you homework. You say, oh, Stokely Carmichael, Kwame Ture. Yeah, you already Stokely, man. That's my dude. That's my dude. Tell you, man, people sleep, and it's crazy. And the crazy thing about it is, this is the sad part about it. People sleep and don't think that they are asleep. Don't know that they are asleep. That's the part about it. That's the part where people not even understanding. And then people don't understand. It's levels to being woke. It's levels to being woke. People don't understand there's levels to that. So you could be woke, but you could still actually be asleep. And that's the crazy thing about it. Algorithm. If you've been studying the Bible, then you definitely need to study Nat Turner. Nat Turner was a Christian. Nat Turner fooled with the Bible. And that's what led to his revolt. That's what led to his energy. So if you study in the Bible, studying Nat Turner will be right up your alley. Yeah, studying Nat Turner will be right up your alley. It'll be right up your alley, fam. But yeah, Tay, man, people sleep. People sleep, but it's also levels to being awake. It's also levels to being awake, man. You know how it is when you just wake up. You know the state that you in. You know that state that you in, man. You there, but you're not all the way there. You're not all the way alert. Y'all know how it is to be like half sleep, half awake, in and out of consciousness and things like that. For the most part, that's typically one of the states that we tend to be in. I'll tell you, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Robert Wood, hey, man, y'all go get me started. Y'all gonna get me started naming all the historical. Listen, H. Rap Brown. That's another one. Look up H. Rap Brown. Y'all gonna get me started, man. Y'all gonna get me to naming people, man. But look up H. Rap Brown. That's another good one. That's another good one, man. Toussaint L. Overture was also pretty good, but then his little after the revolution, like just study him. He was cool for a minute. Toussaint L. Overture. Study him too. He was cool for a minute. Then it got real. Study the Maroons as well. Study them too. Like, get in tune with your culture, man. Study the Maroons. You can still study your Bible. You can still study your Quran, man. But you also need to be making sure you study your people. Study what we did. Study what we did. Listen, we wasn't just out here accepting slavery. When people say slavery was a choice, there was plenty of people that said, you know what? I ain't going out like that. And they fought. They wasn't taking it. So people act like we just some passive people that accept this. Like, it wasn't like that, man. Wasn't like that. William, what's going on? Yeah, so it wasn't like that at all, man. So stop playing with us, man. Stop playing with us, man. We got a rich history. A lot of people that you can study, man. We got a rich history just here in the United States. So we always start going back to Africa. Man, we got a rich history here. Literally, man. You could just study African American history. And man, that's so rich. That is rich. Man, Medgar Evers, man. Study that story. Medgar Evers, man. That's another story, man. Another interesting story, man. That's an underrated person right there. Medgar Evers, man. Study that. Study him. So it's a lot of people that we could be studying, man. It's a lot of people that we could be studying. A lot of people, man. We got, man, like I said, man, our history is crazy. Our story is crazy. Like, that's what we can be focusing on. That's what we can be studying. Bookman, oh yeah, Rocco, good, another good one, man. Like, that's all. This is what we need to be studying. This is what people need to see. These are the type of discussions we need to be having, man. The type of energy that we need to possess and why we need to possess that energy. Why do we feel like it's beneficial to possess the Malcolm energy, the Khalid Muhammad energy, whatever energy we feel like one should possess? Why do we feel like that? Like, these are the type of conversations that we need to be having. What was the best quality of such and such? Where did they go wrong? How can we improve upon their approach? Like, that's the conversation that we need to be having. Marcus Garvey did all of this, but where did he go wrong? Where will we improve in regards to his approach? Those are the conversations that we need to be having. Where did it go wrong? How did we allow for an infiltrator? How did we allow for somebody to infiltrate that movement? How did they allow that? What happened? How can we prevent that from happening again? Those are the discussions that we need to be having that we are not having. We ain't having those discussions. We talk about any and everything besides those things. That's what we be on. That's what we be on, man. Come on, man. Quit playing with us, man. And don't even get me started on the queens, man. Listen. When it comes to the queens, man, Assata Shakur reigns supreme for me. Assata Shakur reigns supreme for the kid. Even Afeni Shakur, man, back when she was, man, Assata Shakur reigns supreme, man. Reigns supreme. Shahrazad Ali, man. Shahrazad Ali. reign supreme. She be dropping the bomb. She dropped the bombs on them. Come on, man. We can't leave the queens out. We can't leave them out. They was instrumental in the movement out here, man. We wouldn't have had these movements if it wasn't for them sisters. Oh yeah, whoa. Let me undo something. I accidentally did something. All right, here we go. Ah, wait a minute. Tell you where you at? Wait a minute. My phone had messed around and then accidentally deleted your message, Tay. Where you at here? I'm trying to bring it back, man. I ain't try to delete that. I ain't try to. Hold on. Yeah, Tay, if you don't see your message, man, I ain't try to do that. I got trigger happy, man. I saw a comment I liked it, and that dang it, I hit the wrong button on here, man. So I ain't try to do that, Tay. My bad. Yeah, Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, man. There we go. Sister Soldier, man. We can't leave out Sister Soldier, man. Sister Soldier. Yeah, Tay, I gotta get. Hold on. Where we at? I gotta get Tay back in. All right, Tay, we back in there, man. But yeah, no, I saw your comment, got excited, man. I was about to start naming some people, man. But yeah, like then we could go back. What Queen Nzinga? Yeah, y'all, Queen Nzinga, man. Study her. Study what she did. Study what she did. Nzinga, Queen Nzinga. Study that. Study her. Fierce out here. Study the Queen, man. Study her. Study her. Study her. Plenty. Terrence, peace, what's going on? Plenty of women, man. Plenty of women. But yeah, Sister Soldier's one that, man, hey, Sister Soldier was on it way back in the day. Sister Soldier wasn't playing with him. Sister Soldier wasn't playing with him back in the day, man. Sister Soldier, she stood on her square, man. And then don't even get me started on don't even get me started on some of the women right now, up to date, that be on the mic dropping information. Queens be holding it down, like Cyrock, Shay Noir, things like that, Narubi Salah. Man, if you ain't heard of these queens that be out here dropping the jewels on the mic, I suggest you go listen to them. See, we gonna give credit to black women. We gonna do that. We ain't gonna leave her out, man. We gonna give all the credit to her. As they say, all praises due. All praises due. We not just gonna sit here and name the dudes, man. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that at all. We gotta give plenty of our queens they flowers, man. We gotta do that. We have to do that. That is important. But Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, man, definitely is important. Definitely. She is definitely important. She gave us the game. Under the radar, man. She gave us the complete game. Under the radar. Man. It's one I can't think of her name, yo. And I'm mad I can't think of her name because she's real popular in the health community. And her name is slipping my mind. Man, y'all, wait a minute. Queen Afua. Man, listen. Yes, she needs to be thrown in there too. Queen Afua. Please. Come on, man. Come on. Queen Afua, man. Listen, we got too many of them, man. Too many queens to name out here, but she's one that don't get a lot of credit, at least that I see, for the work that she has done and the work that she is doing. So she definitely needs to get some more credit out here, man. She definitely needs to get some more credit, man. Y'all done seen Queen Afua in her books. Shoot, some of y'all favorite female celebrities might have read her book, might have been guided by her, and y'all don't even know it. Oh, Nero, man, I'm telling you. Tell you, I remember that, and I was happy for that. I was happy, man. I was happy about it, man. People talk about Erykah Badu. I'm like, man, do y'all know who's responsible for Erykah Badu like that, man? Queen Afua. People don't be knowing that, man. But yeah, Nero, man, like they said, the most disrespected person on the planet is the black woman. That was said. People want to even debate and argue about that. I ain't debating that. I ain't gonna argue. I ain't gonna debate and I ain't gonna argue that. I ain't gonna debate and I ain't gonna argue that. I feel like that's an actual fact, and I feel like that will be an actual fact until we change the game. Justin, peace, what's going on? Yeah, Tay, man, she definitely is a lot more known now than she was. I remember I bought my Queen Earth book way back in the day. Way back in the day. Way back in the day, man. I was always hip, man. Once I started doing the knowledge, I came across a lot of this information. I came across a lot of these people. I was recommending her book to other people. I was like, hey, we might want to read this book written by Queen Afua, man. This book is important. Black Nitro TV piece, what's going on with you, fam? But yeah, Nero, I ain't even gonna debate that. I ain't gonna never debate that. Justin, man, that's what I did. It was a game changer, man. I just bought a book. I bought her the book, and there you have it. I put people on, man. That's one thing that's one thing too about a man, that like you listen, when we say the man is the foundation and we talk about being the head of the household, y'all take that too literal. Head, mind, information. You supposed to be supplying that information to your queen, man. That's what you supposed to be doing. And then she takes that information and she puts it in motion. She's the enforcer, man. You supply her that information and she take that information, put it into motion, and therefore now we got a wonderful functioning household. But dudes out here don't be supplying the proper information to these women, man. You got to supply the proper information to your queen, man. You just got to do it. I mean, you ain't even got to think about, man, just do it. Just do it. Just have everything in a chamber. She might not be ready to read the book now, but, man, you got the book. So when she ready, like I say, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When she ready, you got it. Boom. Here you go. Here you go. Oroko, I ain't even hear about that, man. I got to do the knowledge to that. Ooh, Lindell, yeah, Maya Angelou. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, yeah, well, yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. But like I said, man, we got to supply that information to these queens, man. You got to do that. That's part of your role. That's part of your duty, man. As the man, man, that's part of your duty. Whether you know it or not, that's literally part of your duty, man. Give her that information that can help, man. That can literally help her, man, because she going to put that into motion. There ain't nobody that put that information into motion better than she do, man. So you got to supply her with that information, man. Trust me. She will thank you for it. Supply her with that information. Supply her with that information, man, as long as she receptive to it. If she not receptive to the information, then you got to reevaluate that situation. Like I said, y'all heard what I was saying in a previous video. If she rejecting all that, then again, you got to reevaluate that whole relationship from the jump. You might not need to be in that. But if she open to it, man, she receptive to it, there you go. William, yeah, there you go. Therefore, she's the X. There you go. Simple solution. Forget all that. We not finna be playing around, man. We not about to be playing around, man. But yeah, teach her the game, man. Teach her the game, man. Give her the jewels. Give her the information. Give her the information, man. Give her that information. Give her that information, man. It ain't gonna take long to see whether or not she the one. Like, if you value this information, if that's part of your foundation, and if you see that she ain't willing, she ain't open, listen, that's an integral part of your life. So if she not willing to, you know what I'm saying, like to be open and be receptive to certain types of information, you might have to go ahead and cut that loose, man. You might have to go ahead and cut that loose, because you can't be with somebody that don't value learning, that don't value bettering themselves, that don't value information. You can't be with somebody like that, man. That's risky. That's risky. That's risky business. Yeah, I'm about to be with somebody that don't value growth, that don't value learning, that don't value information, that don't value knowledge. Nah, that's a little too risky for me. I don't want to be in that type of situation. That's risky. I ain't saying you got to accept everything that I'm throwing your way, but man, be open to it. Be open to the information. Please be open to the information. Nero, big time. How you gonna grow with somebody that ain't open to learning, that ain't open to new information? Like, how does that work? I'm with somebody, but they don't care anything about information. They don't care anything about new knowledge, but I do though. Nah, that don't work. That don't work. That don't work at all, man. That does not work. Don't work for me. I don't know how y'all do it. Tyson, peace. What you say, man? What made me become an entrepreneur? I was pretty much already, you know what I'm saying? I was already one, but what happened was, man, corporate America, man, I just got tired of corporate America, for real, man. It was getting to the point where it was either, listen, I felt like I was going to drop dead if I continued to work in corporate America, man. The stress levels was just too high, man, and I really didn't care about that particular place at all. And I didn't care to continue to make other people rich. I'm like, man, it ain't, you know what? I'm going to just take the risk. And I'm just going to leave, man. I had to protect my peace and protect my sanity, man. I was too unhappy. I was too angry. And I already know how I can get, man. So I was like, I got to cut this loose. I got to end this. And I got to focus on myself. Because one thing I'm not going to do is allow myself to fail. So when I bet on myself, I'm not going to let myself down. I'm not going to let myself down. If it's something that I created, I don't want to see that fail. But if it's something that somebody else created, I don't really care whether it fails or not. So that's how I started to work, man. And I was just like, man, I can't be in here, man. I can't be in these type of environments, man. So I left. I left, man. It got to a point where it was just too stressful, and I really didn't care. So it was a high stress type of job, but I just didn't care. And it started to show. I was on that joint like, yeah, y'all want me to do this, that, and the third. Cool, I'll do it when I can. And then also the industry that I'm in, I looked in the future. The industry there's no future in the industry that I was in, man. There's no future in banking. They about to get rid of all those jobs, man. It's about to be a cashless society. So therefore, my type of position wasn't even about to exist. So they was gonna get rid of me anyway. So I just jumped ahead of that curve, man. I was like, you know what? Nah, it ain't no future in this industry that I'm in. I'm not about to invest all this time and energy into this particular industry just for them to get rid of me once they decide to go cashless, which is about to happen soon. So I was like, nah, you know what? I'm going ahead and go and bet on myself. So that's where I was at with it, man. It was risky. I took some L's. It may even be a dumb decision, according to some. But hey, one thing you can't take away from me is that I did it. You can't take away the fact that I've opened up a gym and it has been running successfully for at least a year. Can't take that away from me. I'm not going to go to my grave saying I wish I would have opened that gym. No, I can go to my grave saying I opened that gym and it was successful. It was successful for at least a year, so I can't nobody take this away from me. So it's not a better feeling in the world, man, to know I did something and it succeeded and I ain't get not any type of help in regards to making sure this succeeds. I ain't get no help from no big corporation. I ain't get no big handout from some sponsor and things of that nature, man. This is like all my blood, sweat, and tears and my marketing and my training, my expertise. Like, that's me. That's something I created. That's something I built. Can't nobody take that away from me. So I'm good. Man, Tyson, for real, I'm gonna be honest with you. My advice is to just do it. That's not the best advice. Everybody gonna tell you to make, well, when your side hustle exceeds your 9 to 5, then what I learned was it's never a right time to make the move. It was never going to be a right time. I was sitting there waiting on the perfect time to take the jump, but I started to realize there will never be a perfect time. It's gonna always be risky. But they tell you the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. So once I started to understand that, then I started studying other people. And other people were in way worse situations than I was financially. And they was like, you know what? I was in this situation, put my back up against the wall, and it turned out good for me. Once I read enough success stories like that, I was like, all right, cool. I can't play it safe. Man. I got to take the risk. And I took it. And it's going to work out. It's going to work out for me. Earth, hey, I appreciate it. It's only going up for here, man. This only the beginning for real. When y'all see my gym chain pop up in a city near you, don't be surprised, man, because it's only the beginning, yo. It's only the beginning. I ain't even hit y'all with everything, man. I still got plenty of stuff that I ain't dropped yet, man. I got plenty of clothing and all that type of stuff that I ain't really fully dropped yet. So, man, we only going up from here. Nigel, peace, what's going on? Magic, peace, what's happening? So you just gotta, man, listen, you just gotta do it. Cause like I said, you'll talk yourself out of it. I talked myself out of it for years. I was supposed to be had did this, but I kept talking myself out. I was trying to wait for everything to be perfect. Listen, I trust my expertise, man. I said, you know what? I'm a pretty solid personal trainer. I'm a pretty solid dude. I know how to market. What am I worried about? So I did it. I did it. It ain't no looking back. Like I said, you're gonna take risk. That's with anything. That's with anything. You're gonna take risk, man. That's with anything. But I'd rather take risks than be unhappy and be just miserable. So that's where I was at with it, man. I chose my peace over just misery. I'm like, man, I'm tired of being upset and frustrated. I don't want to not like what I'm doing for 8 or 9 hours out of a day. Like, that's just making me miserable, man. That's making me miserable. So I was like, nah, you know what? Gotta change it up. Gotta change it up, man. Gotta change it up. Gotta do something that I know will bring me some peace out here, man. So I can be more in control, man. I just felt like a slave out here. I felt like a slave, man, to these corporations, man, to that bank, to these banks. I just felt like a slave, man. I ain't like that feeling. Never really liked it. And I did something about it. I said, man, I ain't got time for this. I need to create my own rules. I ain't got time for somebody to be telling me I need to wear a tie every day to work and tuck my shirt in. Man, I ain't like that. You can't have your phone behind this. Man, I'm a grown man. If I want to have my phone, I'm going to have my phone out. So I ain't had time for that type of stuff, man. Oh, Nigel, most definitely. Without risk, you can, hey, listen. You can't elevate at all, man. Can't elevate at all. Can't grow without the struggle. Nero, you got plenty of them that's manipulating people out here. You got plenty of that, so I definitely agree with that. Most definitely. William, there you go. I did the same thing with the book, man. I was supposed to have, when I wrote my first book, man, that was so long ago, man, but it took me about 5 or 6 years to get started on that. And I finally said, you know what? I'm going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and do this. So it's like the motto, man, just like Nike say, man, just do it. That's really literally the motto to everything in life, man, just do it. Stop thinking about it. Stop overthinking about it. Stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about if it's going to fail or not. The hardest part is to just do it. That's the hardest part, to take action. If you're thinking about writing a book, the hardest part of that process is going to be actually starting the book. If you're thinking about starting a business, man, the hardest part about it is going to be actually starting the business. Once you start the joint, everything gonna flow, everything gonna unfold. Then everything gonna unfold. Benjamin, man, appreciate that, man. Peace, my brother. But everything is gonna unfold once you just start the process, man. But if you never start the process, then of course you get nothing out of that, man. So just start, man. Just do it. And then I read this in the business book. They told me. They said, man, just think of the worst case scenario. What's the worst thing that can happen if your endeavor goes wrong? And they said 99% of the time, when you think about that worst thing that can happen, it's not as bad as you think. So that's another thing, man. Just think of the worst thing that can happen if you were to fail in your endeavor. It's not even as bad as you think. What, like if you try to become a full-time entrepreneur, literally the worst thing that can happen is that you fail and then have to go get a job again. Like, that's literally probably the worst case scenario, is that you may have to end up working a 9 to 5 again. It's not that bad, man. Literally, that is not that bad. So you just think of the worst case scenario. And 9 times out of 10, the worst case scenario is not as bad as we tend to think. Yeah, Nigel, yeah. Failing is just a lesson in and of itself, but we know how it go. People, I failed. Like, even if you were to fail, like, even if your business did not succeed, the worst thing that can happen is you just go back and get a 9 to 5. That's it. Master 2, peace. What's going on? Black Nitro, always. I ain't never not seen UPS hiring. So you always can do that. That's the worst case scenario right there. Boom. You could always, man, they got stuff like DoorDash. Like, you could be an Uber driver, Lyft driver. Like, you can just do something. So that's the worst case scenario out here, man. Worst case scenario. So again, look at it and say, what's the worst case scenario? What's the worst possible thing that can happen if this endeavor did not go my way? I'm telling y'all, it's not going to be that bad. Underdrifter, peace, what's going on? It's not going to be that bad. The worst case scenario is never that bad. It's never that bad. When you start looking at it in that realm, in that light, then, hey, they say sky's the limit, man, but I feel like I don't do sky's the limit, man. That ain't nothing. The sky ain't nothing. There is no limit. Limitless out here. Limitless. There is no limit. There is no sky's the limit. Oh, Master 2, hey, congratulations, and you got it. It's only going up for here. And Maze, yeah, that's pretty much what essentially happens, man. You give up or you just don't give it your all, you know? You just don't want it bad enough. So, man, if you go into business for yourself and the business legit fails, it failed for the most part probably because you didn't put enough effort into it. That's literally why a lot of these businesses fail, man. Your marketing wasn't up to par. I mean, the product, the service wasn't up to par. You didn't master your craft. Like, you just didn't give it your all, man. You just didn't invest all your time and energy into it, so you didn't want it bad enough. So for the most part, that's what tends to happen. That's what tends to happen, man. So you ain't want it bad enough. It didn't turn out your way because you ain't want it bad enough, man. That's what happened. But y'all, man, jeez, I was up in here venting, man. I'm on his phone. His phone about to die on me, man. I wasn't expecting to do this joint. But I started seeing debates. I had to get up on here. I had to talk. I had to vent. Had to get this off my chest, man. But I got to make this move for this cellular device dies on me. So I'm going to tap in. I'm going to tap in with y'all tomorrow for sure, though, man. I definitely got some more to say. Definitely got some more to say, man. I'm back on my consistent streaming joint, man. I'm good. We own it. I'm about to flood YouTube, about to flood the internet with this content. And we about to be going in, about to be going off. Because I'm tired of a lot of what's going on out here. So y'all about to be seeing a lot more of me vent. So just be mindful of that. When y'all accidentally tap into YouTube and just see me venting, y'all know what it is. I tried to warn y'all. But it's about to happen. But with that being said, man, I gotta exit. I gotta head to the crib, man. I'm at this gym right now, as y'all can see. I gotta head to the crib, man. I gotta make some moves. So y'all be easy out here, man. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all tomorrow. And wear the bonnet. All my ladies out here, wear your bonnets to sleep. Wear your bonnets to the store tomorrow. I might wear the bonnet with y'all, man. I wish I had my bonnet on so I could do the video in the bonnet. Might do the video in the bonnet tomorrow, man. Forget what y'all talking about. But I'm out, y'all, man. Peace. Y'all be easy.